Good morning, everybody, or depending on what time it is for you, it is morning time here. Welcome to the stream. We are here with a Tales of... I'm still not quite sure how to... Arise, one of those two. I'm sure somebody can give me a correction in the chat, or in the comments below. Anyways, we are playing this Tales game. Just got my hand on the latest one. Here, pretty much in the tutorial area, just getting started off on a first playthrough. So I'm going to go ahead here and we're going to get started. As always, you can check out more of this and my other content, including music and gaming videos, on my YouTube channel at Jigoku Gaming. All right, let's get started. Alright, so this is like the prisoner slave area. As if they're both like two different things. In this sense, we are both things. Kind of born into captivity, bred to die here.
Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans.
It looks like following this path ahead, just staying straight ahead will be the main objective. And over here we find a group of slaves who are being put to work. And ooh, it looks like we get a very nice anime cutscene. One thing I love about the Tales games, they have very nice cutscenes. All right, that thing. Oh my gosh, that's a speedy beast. Oh shit! A barrel just got dropped on that train right there. Holy, wow! Derailed that. Is that some bandits? Some raiders taking it? Yep. Oh, that guy has... One of those guys are going to be in our party. Oh, what? Oh, what?
Zephyr!
Hey,
she's here!
Zephyr? Oh my gosh, what? That's not Zephyr. Is that Zephyr? I wasn't paying that much attention. Oh, what? Crazy magic. Oh, she shocked him. Oh, she killed him. She's dead.
The hell?
Yeah, it's not. Okay. I'm thinking of Zavi. Never mind, that's not Zavi. He's long gone. He long turned into a dragon on Google.
Come back!
Okay, Zephyr is definitely gonna be in our party. I can feel him being in our party. He has that energy. He will probably be in our party, I feel like. I feel like it's always the people with like the craziest hairs and like that they put our department puts the most time into that become the party members. Like in the Sona games. Like you can always tell the characters that stand out amongst the crowd. And these definitely stand out amongst the crowd. Oh, and she might not actually be in here for long. Actually, no, that she's on the front cover, so of course we'll see her again. Fuck you thinking? All right, girls nowhere to be found. So looks like old Iron Mask here is catching wind.
What do they expect from us on such short notice?
That the prisoner who just escaped just jumped straight, literally in front of him. Oh, don't get shocked. You got that metal helmet, dude. That would not be good for your head.
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Huh? Hurry, get moving!
Stay
Oh,
still. You caused us a lot of
shit.
trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way or not.
This is your chance, dude. What? He straight up pulled them. What? What is that string? That's an MC string. You got these dudes in fucking hulking armor, and he just fucking grabs them with one hand each and fucking yanks them off with godly strength. Who is this guy? Oh, Iron Mask. Alright, looks like we might get some fighting here. This is probably gonna be the tutorial battle.
Armored soldiers.
Oh no, he's doing the Matrix. He's doing the Keanu thing. Oh, he did the Matrix. So Iron Mask is Keanu confirmed. Or he maybe a student of his. Student of Neo, one could say.
Hope you can jump. You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balzath. Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion.
Looks like the big boss man is not too happy that the girl got loose, taking it out on some of his subordinates here.
Lost its appeal.
We've all had that supervisor that has to take out his anger on the fucking lesser people. We all have that kind of job.
But it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Or I should say people that are in a lesser position. Not lesser people, but people who are in a lesser position. Let me change my wording there.
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned.
Okay, so there's a contest
and you can be
to crown
sure
a new sovereign, and this guy has ambitions seeking that crown.
Until next time.
I'm sure this guy who's talking to him has been stirring the pot with other such folk. I just can't wait to get this guy's fucking skull in my hands. Crush it. Looks like he has that Neanderthal skull. General Neanderthal. Hungry for power. Some things never change. Or maybe it's the more things change, the more things stay the same. But war never changes.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us.
For the Resistance.
We're the Resistance. For the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah, Worse is that I don't even know what
Okay,
I'm
so
wearing.
MC has amnesia.
That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
Alright, can I finally get control of MC again?
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
Alright, what is this place? This is the old Xeon mine of the Crimson Crow safe house. Abandoned mines like this one are pretty commonplace, so we have no shortage of places to hide out. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. What are the Crimson Crows? Let's go ahead and ask that. Who are these Crimson Crows? Why are they taking us in? I told you we're a resistance group fighting the Bright Eyes. Our goal is to liberate Calgia. That's not Calgia. Calaglia from Rena. I feel like she knows more. Especially for like why we're in this mask. MC definitely has amnesia or something. Classic. He's gonna get that mask off. He's gonna be like, I remember everything. I remember everything! Alright, so injuries are a constant thing for us. It's distressing work for me as a medic. Ilsa says. If you want to know something, who's Zephyr? Who's that guy that we saw with the big mechanical arm? Who's definitely going to be in our party? He's the Crimson Crow's leader. Oh yeah, we're getting the leader. Let's go. He's not just physically strong, he's got real smarts. He's indispensable to us. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. Where's the woman? Where's that woman at? Or I guess I'm Iron Master. I was like, the jail's up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her now. Ooh. Who are you fighting? Who else? The Rainans ruling over Calaglia. We're gonna call out for now. The ones that came down from... Oh my god, these names are putting me through it today. The Negus have been giving us hell for the last 3 centuries. Of course, we can't even reach neighboring towns, much less that same word. So, our current target is the Rainans in Calaglia and their Lord Balsef. There's something nice and easy for once. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. Like, they gave all these names, like, the most hardest consonant sounds to pronounce in English.
I need to go and find out for myself.
Things that just sound like you're combining a American English and German sort of speech are in these names because it's just like so hard on everything there. No softness in these names. Balsef was literally strong, but a very soft tune like name, so. Nah, we've never met before, but you're definitely famous in these parts. Okay, so he doesn't have anything he can tell us on my past. He is the Buckethead. Oh my gosh, he's Buckethead. Yes. I'm officially naming this character Buckethead. In commemoration of the great guitar player, Brian. I believe that was his first name, but more commonly known as Buckethead. Student of the great Paul Gilbert. Alright, everyone who knows you as the Buckethead, who stands up to the armored soldiers and can take a beating to them like it's nothing at all. Guys like you don't come around that often at all, but it'd be weird if we didn't know about you somehow. Alright, it looked like she might have had... I saw a green dye, she might have had something. Let me see on the map here if there's anything going on. All right, doesn't look like it.
Damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh?
Damn, that sucks. She's basically like Rogue.
It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you?
And for those of you who aren't familiar with Rogue, the X-Men, like, there's a really good movie that demonstrates this, that they did, like, the first X-Men movie back way back then, the 2000s.
When we looked into it deeper, the word
basically,
thorns
if,
came
like,
up over and over again.
you touch her, like, her power can
And now,
fucking
we
kill
come
you.
across Miss Prickly herself.
Or at least, like, absorb your essence.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about
That's like really boiling it down, but you get the gist.
You mean she's... What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then why?
That's exactly
But, like,
what we're trying to figure out.
and her origin, like,
After all,
story, she
deciding
like
the
was not
clothes
good
they
at
wear,
controlling
there's
it,
only one way to tell
like,
if
at
they're
all.
Renin, and
So,
that's
like,
whether their eyes light up or not.
yeah, it
Right,
basically
right
led to
eyes.
some situations like that.
Big talk for
It
someone
was like
who
kind of
can't
like a
even use
protection
astral arts.
for her too.
Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded. Look, you see the stoner people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danans may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down.
Looks like we're gonna finally get some
Evacuate his
combat.
plane.
Let's
Hurry.
go.
And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask.
Yay,
Sorry,
the
right now
classic
it's everyone
rusty
for themselves.
sword. Let's go. You
I'm
know
going
some
to
fights
welcome
about
our
to go down when
guests.
you get the rusty
Don't go
sword.
dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Like, I'm pretty sure she can literally get out at any point. She's just going along with you guys. And I think deep down they know that. Ah, yes, the trusty dull sword. The start of many a great adventure story starts with the dull, rusty sword. Ah, let's take this and finally cut into the flesh of our enemies.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renins are here. I have to find an exit and get the hell out of
Okay,
here.
like, save and load. I'm looking at this camera thing, like the fixed and the relative. I might end up changing my camera. Probably won't be on this stream, but I'm going to try out some of the settings here. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on this adventure.
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How'd they find out about this
For
place?
any second here, we
These
will
kinds of battles been
get
going
into
on
the
this
first
entire
tutorial
time.
fight.
I just didn't know.
Oh, looks like here we are.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renin girl who was here?
I'm pretty sure he would...
Well,
Does he not know of Iron
Clear!
Mask?
I want an answer, Insurgent!
how's this for an answer?
Oh,
Go to
fighting
hell.
stance, let's go.
You dare address a Renin armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded.
Alright, here we are with the first fight. Basic combat controls. Go ahead and read this real quick. Normal attacks, press R1 to perform a normal attack. So I've heard this game has a really, really good combat system. I'm really excited to get into this because honestly, I have not seen a good combat system that I've really enjoyed in a Tales game since Grace's F. Berseria's was alright, but really, I think Grace's F was the last really, really, really good combat system in the series. So I've heard some really good things about this one, though. I'm really excited to see this because I've actually and get to know the system because I've heard it actually compared up to there with some of the better ones. Let's see here. Press R1 to perform a normal attack. At first, you can string up to 3 normal attacks together, but by learning certain skills, this limit can be increased. Characters can also attack invader and jump. Okay, so it already starts you off kind of like limited. That's the same it was in Berseria. You start off with 3 though, for the most part. Like vanilla, like, yeah. Arts and special actions performed by spending parts of your arts gauge. Press. Okay, here's the real important one here. Evading. Push L and R2 to evade an enemy's attack. If you time it well, an enemy's attack is approaching, you'll perform a perfect evasion. That's going to be the goal. They're probably learning how to get those perfect evasions down to a T, allowing you to avoid the attack and any damage. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of get used to this weapon system. It's going to be really slow here. Alright, so that one wasn't perfect. I'm just going to try to get a perfect one, see what that looks like. Alright, that'd be a perfect one right there. Oh, that was smooth. I thought I was going to have to get hit, but I could actually, like, let me... There's a little bit of a delay between, like, attacks. Or, yeah, between when you can attack and evade, but for the most part, this is pretty smooth. I like this. I'm gonna see, like, I'm gonna see if I can swing and evade, like... Look at that. That's crazy. That's literally mid-attack and I can still evade. Okay, he's got one more in him, so I'm just gonna... That's some really good timing. I'm really liking this so far. That's some really crisp combat right there. That's some really smooth combat right there.
I've got to keep going.
I'm already, I know, like I said, I've already heard some of the hype. This has been compared to some of the better combat systems in the series. So just from that very first tutorial fight, I'm already seeing very smooth. Kind of, it does have a little bit button mashy. But that just might be me, you know, because I'm just falling back on that as I learn the system.
Right, here goes! You got spirit! Swallow blade!
Alright, I got caught on that one.
Slash! Swallow blade! Slash!
Alright.
Try harder!
So real quick, I want to pause this. So I wanted to take a real quick note here. I had made the comparison earlier to the one of the other previous Tales games there, the one with Velvet, Berseria. And talking about how the 3, like... in that game, I want to say it was called BG, Battle Gauge. And you started off with 3 of it, and I'm seeing that exact kind of same thing at the bottom of the character here. I'll go ahead and unpause it, but I just want to draw your attention there. Those 3 blue diamonds at the bottom left by the character's feet. That was pretty much the battle gauge. And it pretty much, okay, so it pretty much stopped like the button mashing. So when I say it's button mashy, I want to be careful here because it's not like super button mashing, where you can just keep like button mashing and winning, because you are limited like you were in Berseria, but you get more, you know, as you advance through the game. So, and there's ways that you could, like, I'm sure, get a shit ton of gauge. By the way, I am playing on hard mode right now. Oh, I don't even have a health gauge, I think. Hold on here. So I don't know if these battles are just like starting off easy because it's tutorial. Ah, I'm trying to get this timing here. Alright. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, it's a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Bleeding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! That fucking step he takes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Alright, I'm over this.
Try harder! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Swallow Blade! Mirage!
We won, but...
Shion V. Mayor, I Maris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolseth.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close.
Oh my god.
What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave.
Oh, he was able to touch
These are
her.
Renin affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
Dude, you got the
We've got a
fucking
better
gun.
chance working
Oh,
together.
dude, hell yeah.
Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
How is she like, damn, I almost got out. And she got a fucking gun and they got swords. Like, literally, she could blast them. Alright, so this seems perfect. This seems, yeah, okay, so you can't spam one button during a combo. The same art is used multiple times. Within 4 actions, its penetration will decrease and enemies will recover from it sooner. Continually doing so will raise these penalties, making arts half as effective at their harshest. Oh.
Word to the wise, I call my own.
That's all well and good, but where's like the status and all of that? Like it used to be, you could lock on characters and you get to see like their status stuff that popped up. Are they just locking that right now in the tutorial area? Guess we'll see. Or maybe they don't have resistance.
Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
It's kind of new for me, if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Damn it, Bennett!
Rising Wyvern!
How's it?
You did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Here I go. Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go.
Mirage!
Alright, so yeah, the combat seems pretty self-explanatory so far.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon
Oh,
like
is
you
this how they do,
possibly
like, the
gain
scenes
from helping
now?
a Renin like me?
Like, paint them on, I like it.
Trust me, I've no great love for Renins. Guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight.
You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
All right.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Looks like I got control here. We got autosave. Skills when an indicator appears at the bottom right. What does that say? Oh, that's scenes.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Oh, these scenes are so great. I love how they already animate these scenes. One of my favorite parts of the Tales game.
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
It's me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus
How does
on
he
their work,
eat in that thing and breathe and sleep? Like...
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step
How does
out
he
of line
see
and
out
you're
of that
dead.
thing? Because it looks
Ask
like
and
he
no mask.
can't. Like
that said, as long as you keep your head down,
maybe
and
there's
don't
a
cause trouble,
eye holes in
mostly
it.
ignore you.
Place for
Honestly,
air.
Sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves.
Hopefully these questions are answered.
A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about.
I mean, I guess there's enough of a gap underneath it.
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've
I was thinking, like, when even under his jaw and everything.
Well, I don't plan on getting
But
killed
just from
for
that
their
angle right there, it
amusement.
looks like there would be enough. Alright, so I get assigned arts.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case,
Wow, thanks. You gave us a sword and expected we were gonna die.
It'll be
Fucker.
easier for everyone if you both just come
Thanks
with
for the
me.
confidence.
Where are the
Glad
others?
you thought I could
They're
handle
waiting
things.
for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Look out! Sion! Sion!
Oh shit, what? He's got a giant fucking flame whip. He's now the flaming swordsman. Oh my god.
Blazing.
Okay, so he's a god.
But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
Okay, there's a Master Core. Whatever that is. Flame on! We're about to turn up the heat. Talk about a heat wave. Like I said, every good adventure starts with a rusty sword. No, our rusty sword. I got taken into the core. No, she took our rusty sword. How dare her?
You okay?
Don't mind a fucking 3rd-degree burns or worse.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it.
I'm just too hot to handle.
Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
Please tell me Zephyr is going to be joining us after this. After all he just saw, he's going to be like, damn, bros, come get my fucking super jacked fist.
It's one of my healing arts.
They can fucking beat your enemies into submission.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
Oh my god. She's like, that's so funny.
That flaming sword without my say-so.
Like, I guess, you want me to let me go? Or like, no. Well, anyway, since you're gonna be taking me, here's my luggage. Go take this, and this bag's with my perfumes, and this one's the makeup. Don't mess with that one. That's my wife. That's my wife.
Match the power of
the delicates.
No, maybe even just
that's funny.
it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
Oh, it looks like the honeymoon's over.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Shion. And we got the big dog Zeph. Big Zeph. Woof, woof, woof. Go. Dude, Shion has a fucking Gauss rifle. Specializes in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts, and as an American, I feel obligated to play her because she has a fucking giant gun that shoots fucking... Look at that! It's a fucking giant fucking rifle. So, I might just see if I can change from MC to Shion here. And healing arts. And she has an auto mode, so I could probably... It's probably going to tell me how to set up modes to arts with healing computer points. Oh, so they made even a system for like healing spells now. You can't fucking heal without being on a fucking system. Oh, Zephyr's not my party. Like, actual party. I wish you can get more than 4 of these, but hopefully changes. All right. Everything's burning. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can see the planet right there. It's so close. Beautiful. Amongst all this burning devastation. What a scene. The slave mines are burning. The land of brimstone and swirling ash. Epic.
Glanamede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balseph, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire.
I mean, did this guy buy this off of like an evil villain lair on fucking Zillow? Crazy. This is 100% evil villain lair.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
I love that classic evil-esque villain lair look to it. Whoever his agent was getting that off Zillow, they did good. Like, I want something that really brings up the heat and screams lair of evil, where evil is planned, all things evil. There's some guard dogs out front. Oh, I don't want to play. Okay, good. Change. This is what I want. Changing controls. Yes, I do have Zephyr in my party. Good. See him fight now. During combat, press start while the menu change your character's. Okay, so symbolic. Okay. That's just basically like the generic controls. Nothing has changed, looks like.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
You're surrounded.
Let me help.
Oh, what the fuck?
Talon Storm.
Take this!
Don't let them throw a pack. That is coming.
Sighted. Here I go. You're mine.
Talon Storm. Tusk cannon.
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
There.
Talon Storm.
Why is her? Oh my gosh, she's so weird to control. Like,
Here I come!
Talon Storm. Tusk cannon.
Rising Wyvern!
This is it.
okay, the gun's gonna be a little bit more to get used to than the sword fighting.
It's up to us. Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
I love Zephyr, dude. He's so funny. Please let me get him in my party. Okay, so that screams giant rock demon right there. I don't know about y'all, but that's definitely giant rock demon.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Called it.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember.
Looks like there's a camp up here. Probably where you can stop and catch your breath. Yep.
Catch our breath.
Looks like somewhere you can stop and catch your breath.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard.
Why is there like? I kind of will say I do not like all this marketplace and DLC stuff that's thrown at you like in the game. Like, why?
Not that.
I don't care about downloadable content. If I want to buy it, I will fucking buy it. You don't need to put it straight up on the damn screen, unless that's like an item place. I haven't looked it out. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, DLC straight into the freaking story. What a great way to ruin immersion.
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, The time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
Foreshadowing? Go ahead and play out some of these scenes here.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
Because he wasn't born a Danon. I guarantee he
their own
wasn't.
Spirit course, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Usually in the game they'll have a
Why would you care anyway?
like a theater mode.
No,
I know they
it's
have
just,
in past
you know,
games where you
I
can
can't
come back
imagine what
and
it's
watch
like, that's
stories and cutscenes you've seen. So
As
it's
a
really
slave,
important to
I'd
grab
say
all
it
the
has its
cutscenes.
advantages and
Sometimes they'll
disadvantages.
even have achievements and titles that are
soldiers
locked to
push
it.
me around, I
Though
hardly
looking at the
flinch.
title list, I'm not
The
quite
downside's that I
sure
get
this
injured
game
without
has a
even
primary
noticing.
focus
Which
of
means I could be knocking on death's door
collecting.
and not even realize it.
Really?
Because sometimes those title lists are
Sure.
like really long. You
Maybe
pull up the
number
title list, it's
pain.
like question, question,
Doesn't
question,
make me
question,
immortal
question,
or
like
anything.
all these titles you haven't gotten yet. This
Still,
one seems
I
to
wouldn't
have
notice
just
any of this
a
if
couple
someone
of
hadn't
rows,
pointed it
so
out to
I'm
me.
not sure
If not
what
for
to
my
expect.
fellow
Like I said,
slaves,
still early on,
be
so this
long
is
dead,
all just pure
lying in
speculation
a
at this
ditch
point.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah, here, when you reminisce, here's the theater mode. So you just do it at the camps. But why is this a thing? Why? Bandai. Are you listening, Bandai? Listen, I speak for the players here. When I want to play a Tales game, and I've played a lot of Tales games in this series, so I know what I'm talking about here. I don't want to see the words downloadable content when I'm in the story mode playing the game. That just ruins the immersion. Like, and this just isn't with you, Bandai. I know it's a thing. It's been in the gaming industry for a while now, but seriously, in the middle of the story, come on now. That's all I gotta say about that. At least make it an area, like, maybe it's a camp person, someone you have in your camp, you know, or somebody, an NPC that you talk to that is completely unoptional that I don't have to interact with. Because I'm sure when I have to rest, I'm going to have to rest more than once if I want to pull up my camp screen, if I want to get my, probably my cure points, getting that replenished.
It's time to fill you
So,
back
like,
in.
I would think the camp is something you're going to have to be at more than once. And again, purely speculation at this point, because this is my first run through of this. But just from how it looks like it's set up, I'm going to have to return to this just to rest, just to heal up, maybe even if it's just to get cure points back, because it's on that system.
Don't you think
So they've tied some of the system into camping, it looks like. And
why go to all the trouble
if I have to repeatedly pull up the camp screen and see DLC, like, that just ruins the immersion.
Listen,
I want story. I don't want to be reminded that I'm fucking being asked to pay from even more than just the game. In terms of clothing, cosmetics, the DLC.
they're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same
Like I
way.
said, make it a character like Monster Hunter. I'm thinking Monster Hunter World here. Make it a character that you could talk to, that you do not have to interact with. Like, it's optional, or you don't have to see it unless you go out of your way to actually see it.
Spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy?
Now, I know that might not be a big thing to some of you.
All that juice just to use astral
a lot of you younger folk probably grew up in the times where you already had DLC and like companies like doing predatory like gaming practices for monetary and trying to basically sell, you know, for marketing.
In their master cores.
But I grew up with like Symphonia. I grew up with Vesperia, the Fantasia. I mean, Fantasia. I mean, all the
a new crown contest,
all
as they call it, is held every decade
really
or so.
early stuff.
So you see,
and you never had that in the
master
stories.
cores are the receptacles in
Maybe
which
like
the
the main
lords
menu.
store their power, and we Danans are sacrificed so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
Or maybe buried in a title screen.
You're telling me that's
But
what
hell no, not in the earlier titles.
this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
I've also heard they've taken out the post. Like in the other
There
games,
are
when you
two
continued a
things
new
that I haven't
game,
been able
you
to
were
get my
able
head
to
around yet.
spend points that you had
What business would a
accumulated
Renan have
from your
stealing a master
previous
core?
run through
what's
and
the
have
deal with
stuff
that
carry
blazing
over. So
sword?
I heard they did away with that in this game, and I want to see if that's
I think
true
the
or
sword
not.
is a physical
So
manifestation
I'm kind of
the
looking
master
forward to
core's
that.
astral energy.
So I don't. It might not even matter that I have battle on hard
As for
mode
why it took
because
the shape of a
it says
sword,
you get like more
well,
grade or something
I
like
don't know
that. So
any
maybe it
more than you
does.
do. Honest.
Again, purely speculation.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
But just those would be
I'm
two
the
big
only
changes that
one
I'm
of
not
us
too
who can
fond
control
of.
the master core to some extent.
DLC
Without
and
need to
taking
adjust
up
the flow of astral
post-game
energy,
shop.
The sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
It's fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild
All right,
beast.
so after a
Sound good?
nice round the campfire discussion, everyone in the party is feeling motivated for their goals, to achieve them, pursue them. Oh, what's this? Crazy nightmare stuff.
I've gotta hurry.
That's not good. That's never good. In the history of gaming, that's never been good.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek. Not...
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm
Lenegus,
from
that's what it
Lenegus.
is.
Trust me.
Thank you for someone
Wherever
pronouncing
you were
it.
before you lost
Lenegus.
your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do
Wouldn't
you
that be
remember?
crazy if MC was a fall, like a lord taking the quest for the crown? Huh, I wonder, why are they hinting at that so much?
I'm sorry, but
I
there
bet
really
he
is
will
no
have
way we
something
could
to
have
do
met.
with that crown.
Guess not.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
That's funny. He's like, come on, Nancy. You're taking forever. Like I said, I like the sword battle. Or I like using the sword here. The guns kind of get a little bit foreign to me, so I want to try to get a couple battles under my belt. Just to get a good grip on using this, kind of get used to it. All right, looks like some wild
Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
wheat.
It's edible, huh?
Also, it's so weird Zephyr's in my party, but I can't, like, put him in my party, if that makes sense, and make him playable.
No.
Definitely.
Oh, looks like someone left this bag of gold over here. Oh, it's an apple gel. Nice.
What could this be?
Whoa, that's definitely a huge freaking creature. No, crap. That's a giant prying mantis up there. That also looks like... You know what that looks like? Okay, my fans of Divinity, if you've ever played Divinity, that looks like some of the... Oh, what were those? The Source aberrations. Yeah, there's a throwback for you. Those look like the Source aberrations from Divinity as well. Those fuckers didn't mess around. They were mean. Oh, them mean bug green.
One enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Giant Zoogless. Roam around certain areas. They are very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP and probably tons of good stuff. Right now I'm way underleveled. Other than the things, see, here's my philosophy. I'm just gonna fight things that are smaller than me right now. I myself am pretty low level and small.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Yeah, definitely source creature energy or void creatures.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
It's over. Take this.
This is it.
No.
Dig deep.
Easier said
Don't
than
go
done.
charging off. No excuses.
Mega ray.
This is up to us. Guess we gotta roll with it.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Run you through.
I'll bring you back from... I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Resuscitation!
Targeting shield.
Change of
A
plans.
new lease on life. Magna Ray. Sighted. Magna Ray.
Oh, how do you use this?
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. There. It's over. Magna Ray.
So I'm trying to figure out, is it better to look at them or does it go by cam? Like, because you have the lock on, you would think with the lock on, like, it automatically kind of goes there, but instead... Okay, so you do get score in this game. I'm guessing they do have a score of some sort. I don't know if it's going to be post-game, but hopefully it, like, goes to something. That wasn't too good of one. I don't know if I want that one to go to anything. Like I said, just trying to figure out really how to use her gun, because she kind of does a lot. She's not really an attacker like I want her to be right now.
You all on. I'm not done.
One more. Here's a healing arc. First aid. Here, let me help. First aid. Here's a healing arc. First aid. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I wonder if it's better to lead with the Magna Ray then follow up with a shot.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Oh, it wasn't too bad.
Woohoo! No choice.
Magna Ray.
You're mine. You're mine!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Magna Ray!
I'll run you through!
There!
See ya!
Just
Not
mine.
going to plan.
Here, let me help.
One final push!
First aid!
Right! Give them all we got!
Magna Ray!
I'm on it! Swirl blade!
There! It's over!
Touch cannon! You're mine! Pathetic!
Alright, so my cure points are down. See if I can get an item to restore them. Nope. Alright, just so I can kind of conserve healing, I'm just going to run to the gates here. Uzbek. Oh yeah, man. The farmers over there. Oh, what are they even farming? Sand? Sand farmers. Got the sand village over here. Where's Gara?
This is it. Uzbek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Like there was a survivor. And here we are in the first town. I wonder if there's a weapon shop. I'm gonna go to the end. Usually you can get some scenes at the end. If there's any scenes here.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Oh great, there's a general store. Doesn't really have much. Okay, so that rest does make cure points go back. I could probably just do some farming, really. Go ahead and check out the town, see if there's any other stores. Find something useful.
Should this really be here?
I mean, I guess. Good question. What's going on here? Is this kid bullying this man? Bro, what happened to you? Oh, not him saying bro. Oh no, it's actually his brother. Urgh. Your brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use. I can't take on those bright eyes. Aw, that's funny. Alright, she's talking to her husband about joining. Shouldn't you be going somewhere else? That's funny. Alright, that question mark or exclamation point is really bothering me, so let me see what's going on here. Again, they just freaking DLC everywhere on this. SAO, classic characters. Oh, no way! They got fucking Rita! As soon as I open that, oh, there's Velvet's outfit. It does not look good on anybody other than Velvet. I'm sorry. I like this. Damn it. No, their DLC practices are breaking through to me. I need to go load up Vesperia. She looks so cute. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, that's crazy. Big spoiler. Big Zeph isn't joining my party, it looks like, because I don't even see him in this. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm just gonna go through the rest of these. Oh, fucking, Code Vein? They have a Code Vein crossover? Oh, I like that one. That's cute. Oh, fucking Rita. Let's go. Oh, it's Jude's outfit. Alright, I at least got all that fucking shit off my screen.
There.
Iron! Fuck!
Easier said than done.
No excuses. This is up to us.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Resuscitation!
Not done yet. Don't go charging off like that.
Here I go.
Hell in store.
Take it. You're mine. Who wants to die next?
Here I come.
Get Iron fucked.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Oh, there's a bag over here. And it has an orange gel.
What could this be?
Here, let me help.
Take this.
First aid.
It's over.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Had it coming. Talent
Mega
storm.
Ray.
Touch
Who wants to die next? Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Whoa, take a look at that.
Whoa, what? Okay, so that thing just fell over when it came to this. I was like, oh my god, so cute, it fell over. Alright, this owl, I just talked to it. It said Dan and Owl, and it gave me a dog tail. Thanks, Hootie.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
That's awesome. Glad to stumble on that. Easily missable. At least by me.
Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
You're mine!
Magna Ray! Here, let me help. First aid! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll run you through! Talon's coming! Talon Storm!
There!
Cannon!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Alright. Go ahead and rest at the inn here so I can get my cure points back again and go talk to old dude. Kept him waiting here for 2 days. He was waving at us like, damn, they ever gonna get here? Yeah, we won't keep him waiting too much longer.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Well, finally we can get out of these old raggedy robes and get something new on.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Woo-hoo! 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 Woo-hoo!
Who's making that fucking noise? It's the owl. Oh, it has ears on it this time. Oh, thank you, owl. Okay, so I guess that sound.
I'm surprised
That
there are
sound
owls
makes
here too.
means that there's an owl
More
nearby.
them around than I thought.
I wonder if there's any in the previous village that have now like been able to spawn now that I've found the first one. Alright, this guy's in the middle of town here. Let's go ahead and further
Nath, we need your help.
the quest from Nath.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Hey. Yes!
My name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge? But we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock hard dirt around here. Crimson Crows have their share of folks either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's why this place is here for... That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs a rest. Fight your best. And you get some rest.
Got it.
Alright, so subquests have been unlocked.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by...
And off to the sandiest ravine again. Now that green star is going to be the subquest. Alright, then you can swim in this game.
What could this be?
Ah, sage, very nice.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yes, it is I, the Iron Mask.
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there.
Oh, what? Don't you
Hang on.
know me?
Shion, do something!
Get in the bushes.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
I'm so glad, Shion, that you just know all this.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind...
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renins can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renins.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
golem come from?
Careless.
Don't tell me! Damn it!
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead.
Alright, I'm just kind of running back to this previous area to see if there's any, like, the owls or anything I missed. All right. All right, I think we might actually end this stream right here real quick. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we will continue on with this one later. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good Sunday.